Guys, welcome back to Frenetic Studio. So let's go back to the trait of giftedness, and the other one is to be able to recognize more options out there in the world. It's not only this and this. There could be a spectrum of options, spectrum of ways to find a solution to a certain problem. This is where a lot of people out there call it creativity, creative innovation, innovative ideas, creative problem solving. This is where it comes from. It's because of the keen observation and the sophisticated thought process. New brain children starts to appear, which means that they start seeing a way to solve things in non-conventional way. And gifted people usually have this knack of a trait early on. How do you know this? You see how they try to learn something. Sometimes it's unusual. Why do you learn it that way? Because it's an option. It's an option to do it that way. Or why do you play this certain game this way? Or why do you organize your folders this way? So it's quite creativity. But one of the downside, or maybe the good side, depends on the spectrum of the person, is perfectionism. A lot of people actually suffer from this one. When I say suffer, because there is a bad side of perfectionism. We cannot be perfect. We are not obsolete. We're not perfect. But giftedness, because of the pursuit of excellence, especially for young adults, they end up falling into perfectionism. They want things to be perfect because they have been always excelling in school academics, and then the real world hits on, and they think that things should be the way it has to be. But this is not the case, and a lot of gifted people suffer from this, and they end up becoming mediocre in their performance because of this. It's not because they couldn't understand what's going on, how the process does. It's being done, but it's more of the perfectionism because they cannot accept 85%. They need 99.9 or 100, and sooner or later, the gifted person will realize that the world is not designed that way. But that will take some time, and I will have another video about that because it's very, very important. A lot of gifted adults did not reach their potential because of this trait. Another one is perseverance. This is interesting because the perseverance here is not imposed by any other person. It's not imposed by authority figures. It's not imposed by a system. This perseverance that you'll see in gifted people is due to sustained passion for a certain subject or project or field. So you see them sticking to it till the end because they're too passionate about it. They are too keen to know the depth and the breadth of it that they cannot just let go. And you will find that in a lot of gifted people. Another one is a higher level of sensitivity. So imagine a highly logical person, and at the same time they're highly emotional. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, right? Like, you are supposed to be logical. Why are you being so sensitive right now? Usually that a lot of gifted kids, young adults, had heard this. You are very good at thinking, then why are you so emotional right now? Like, come on, get a grip of yourself. We've heard that before. So the reason for this sensitivity is because of the stimulus that happens. The sensitivity in this word is not only about emotion, but it's also about sensors. Usually gifted kids, people, adults, are sensitive in a sense that colors are more lively for them. Their perception is more lively. Their sense of touch, sense of smell, etc. They are very heightened. So sometimes there's a bee that passes by or a fly, and they will start to scratch. The average person, like, why are you scratching your nose? Why are you having an allergy from a passing fly? You're like, I smell them. It's just too much. This is something that becomes very sensitive. Or for example, they're always sick. Sometimes you will find that gifted people get sick a lot. And in the psyche, so we're talking about the physiological sensitivity. In the psyche, they are emotional because they observe the hidden grimace, the micro expressions, the vibe, the mannerism, the wordings, the intonation. All of these things are packed together, and then they give them a sense of what the other person is giving them. So if the person is really negative towards them, they are getting emotional, especially if they love the person, they care about them. So we're talking about parents, close friend, brothers, siblings, etc. So the emotion is heightened. So when they like something, they're intensely into it. When they smile and laugh, when they laugh about something, they're really enjoying. So gifted people, for example, mid-adults, if you want to track them, give them a joke, for example, and they find it amusing. It should not be a boring joke, and they laugh from the bottom of their heart, and then their eyes are like watery and all that. So that's you should see the other combinations. If that came out with other combinations, okay, not on its own, then you might have a gifted partner or a gifted friend right there. So I hope this helps you guys to shed light upon giftedness. I will be making more videos about this because I have noticed that there is a scarcity of literature out there, and most of the videos are from outside in. I would rather take this from inside out, especially the struggles of young adults. A lot of us did not reach our potential because of some cons of our pros. I hope you understood what I meant. Bye bye.